So, 2, give the conversation that you're going to have when it comes to breaking up, give it some thought. Be ready to share positive sentiments about the relationship overall. And Ryan, if you could please put in the chat the link to break up, do it now before you don't like each other or whatever it is. If you don't have positive sentiments about your relationship when you're breaking up, you stayed in it too long. Always, always, always break up with someone when you still like them. Well, when you still love them, but when you at least still like them, so you can share positive sentiments. Don't let it go so long that you fucking hate them. Okay? Plan for that conversation to have a reaction from your partner. Angry, sad, desperate, promising to change, whatever. Plan for those eventualities and understand in your head that any of those might happen and what you might have to say in order to address them. And if it helps, confide in someone you trust to talk it through, right? To bounce ideas off of them. Okay. Always, 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 and this goes to, I think it was Scott that was saying earlier about ghosting. Always, 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 always do it in person. And if possible, don't do it in public. Pick an appropriate setting where you can be private, where you and your partner can be emotional, where you can be vulnerable, unless, because again, these are generalities, unless for your mental health and well-being, you have to do something else. And I'm going to be very strong about that. Ghosting sucks. But if I've been an abusive asshole to somebody and the best way that they can protect their mental health is to ghost me, I hope they fucking ghost me. I'm going to be that clear about it. Period. End of story. Right? It's really, really, really important. Or physical safety, as Shane says. Absolutely. But barring things like that, to be ethical, to be the most ethical, do it in person. And if possible, don't do it in public. Okay? Don't make a scene and keep your bullshit to a minimum. Your bullshit. You have to acknowledge to yourself, and this goes into the give the conversation some thought part. You have to acknowledge to yourself that you won't be able to control their reaction. But be prepared to keep your own bullshit to a minimum. Right? And I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm going to do it. Show up sober. Getting a little tipsy ahead of time or 3 sheets of the wind makes it a lot easier to say what's on your mind, if you know what I mean. But it's going to be a lot harder to remember all the important shit. So, do it sober, right? Be in a clear mind, a clear heart and a clear mind. Accept that it's probably going to be painful for your partner at the very least, and probably also for you. So be ready to practice empathy and compassion, both for your partner and for yourself.